Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Claire Francis. So later in the video I'm going to be looking at the M&S catwalk outfits from their latest collection. So I did a video last week on that, this video here, and I'm going to be trying to recreate the outfits to make them a little bit more suitable for the 50+ woman. So I think that'll be quite interesting. So these were the trends that we identified in those outfits, and some of them are very wearable. However, as women get, more towards their 60s and into 60s and 70s, sometimes you don't feel confident in some of the fabrics, some of the, very strappy dresses, the short skirts, the flimsy materials. So I've tried to change that, and I've used items that I have in my own wardrobe. So I've shopped my closet basically to create these outfits for you. So here's the first outfit then. This was inspired by the white outfits. There are several all white outfits, as you can see. So this is my version of it. I've got a white jumper there from Marks and Spencer's, a white skirt from Nobody's Child, and I've put it with the pendant necklace, which is the one in the photo, and I've added my hat and a basket bag. And the mesh shoes on the left, I've added my Vivea trainers, which are mesh as well, to try and recreate that look. Very comfortable look, really enjoyed this. I felt really summery, a little bit elevated, but very relaxed and casual and easy to wear. Second outfit, this is the lacy satin top with the wide leg jeans and a suede bag. Let's see what I've done with this one. Some wedge sandals, I think, in this case. So here we've got the top there is a satin lace top from Marks and Spencer's I got earlier in the year. And the jeans are mint velvet jeans. They're a little bit of a darker colour, obviously. I haven't got the very pale wash, but I think they work as well. I've got my Vivea shoes on there, and you can see I've added a tan suede bag, which was from TK Maxx. Third outfit, this is the crochet top and the matching sort of trousers in a similar creamy ecru colour with the brown accessories. So let's have a look at this one. So I started off with some brown linen trousers. I haven't got cream linen trousers, and I've got an ecru crochet top there from Marks and Spencer's from last year. I've added my same accessories with the basket bag and the hat, and I've got some mules on there which are from Marks and Spencer's, but they do cover quite a lot of your foot there. They're quite forgiving if you've got a bunion or anything like that. Really liked adding the blazer there as well. And I did find some cream striped trousers. They're not linen, but they do sort of go with that sort of look there. They're nice and casual. And I think that goes quite well with the ecru top and looks very similar to the outfit there with my basket bag. And I've got some brown sandals on there. So let's have a look at the two evening looks here. So we've got the blazer, which some of you liked, but obviously the skirt isn't that suitable. And some of you don't like the toe thong sandals. And then we'll look at the satin slip dress as well and see if we can replicate that. So I did find a blazer that worked very well with a belt. I actually really like using this. I haven't done that before, belted a blazer, but I know it's quite on trend, and this did seem to work. And I've got a satin slip skirt, and I've changed the toe thong sandals for some kitten heels there, and I've got a basket bag. So really did like this outfit. It was a bit something different for me to actually do the belted blazer, but I thought it worked. And then the other outfit, let's have a look at the slip dress there. So I did sort of manage to recreate this. So I've got here a satin slip skirt again, the same one. And then I've actually put my Phase 8 cardigan over the top there. But underneath I do have a satin lace top, which I got from Marks and Spencer's earlier this year. So that looks nice. And it's, similar. I know the black and the white is the other way round, but it's a sort of similar look there. And I could have put the white shoes on there. I didn't actually do that. But I think that look is very suitable for mature women. You could easily get away with that sort of look using the satin pieces there. So overall, let me know what you thought of the outfits. Do you think I've managed to recreate them in the spirit of the original outfits? And do you think I've made them that little bit more suitable for more mature women? I've tried to make sure there isn't any very, very strappy sandals there. And where my arms are on show, you can easily, as I showed you, just put a little light bolero or cardigan or something over the top there. But I thought it did work. I've also tried to avoid anything too strappy, so I've got the wider straps there on the satin top so you can wear a bra underneath. So let me know what you think of my outfits. And as a bonus, there's this outfit I created actually a couple of weeks ago, and I realised it does actually sort of fall into those because of categories we were looking at. So it's got the lace trim there you can see on the jumper. This was from Marks and Spencer's. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. As I said, as you know, and I do appreciate some of you have mentioned the amount of work I put into the videos. I do put an awful lot of work in, and all I ask you to do is just subscribe. It really helps the channel, but it doesn't cost you anything. So thank you, and even just give me a like, maybe even a hype, that would be fantastic. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good week, enjoy the heat wave, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.